one of my absolute favorite techniques that I love to talk about and that I use myself in order to decrease my stress, in order to increase my resilience and my inner strength is priming. Now, priming is a way of preparing yourself especially mentally and also physically, if you will. So what's most important in the priming technique is that, of course, you do it on a regular basis, which that is mind training, mental training. You continue practicing it. And you are visualizing yourself. So you actually are seeing yourself already the way you want to achieve your goal. And what's very, very important, you are incorporating the challenges that may arise. Because let's be honest, we're not gonna just visualize something that's gonna happen perfectly well and then it's just gonna happen. That may be possible in certain situations, but it's not always possible, of course. So we do have challenges, and it's very, very important to incorporate that into your visualization, meaning how will you deal with these challenges that may arise? Because like that, you can mentally prepare yourself for them. You can see yourself, for example, if I am about to hold a speech in front of thousands of people, I am preparing myself mentally with my priming technique, seeing myself the way I walk, the way I hold my shoulders, the way I walk up the stairs, the way I open up my speech. And I'm seeing the people. I'm literally seeing the people even now while I'm talking to you about it. So I'm seeing the people and I'm seeing myself the way I want to be. Now, the challenges that may arise is, for example, technical problems. All of a sudden, the microphone doesn't work anymore. Or if you're showing pictures, then all of a sudden, your presentation is turning black. Or if you are in front of a lot of people, then you feel in that moment, you feel nervous. So how do you deal, or how do I deal with those challenges? So I'm seeing the way I want to handle them and the way I usually handle them. For example, I incorporate a little humor, I make a little bit of fun of myself, but I'm at the same time staying focused on what I want to do, and I'm not spending too much time on what's going wrong. I'm more focusing on what can I do with this right now and how can I focus on what message do I want to give with that. And since my subject is mindset and stress management, resilience, I can always use any sort of technical problems as a joke, saying, hey, this is absolutely part of the program because I want to show you how I deal with stress, etc. So just as an example, use certain challenges that you may have had already in your past and that you had managed very well, and then incorporate that into your priming visualization. So I'm seeing myself, how will I react, or how do I want to react? And I'm also seeing the people that are listening to me. I'm seeing people, the way they are reacting and the way they're clapping and being excited and all this. So this is my priming technique, and this is just as an example for you to maybe understand a little bit better what I mean. So you are using to visualize yourself in that situation, or if you have an important meeting, or if you have an important talk to do, then see yourself the way you want to be, the way you want to act, and really live it. Like, really close your eyes. I always close my eyes and I keep my shoulders down and back because that reduces my stress. And I begin first with breathing very, very deeply into my stomach, because the stomach breath is the number one technique that we can use in order to reduce our stress level, in order to reduce our cortisol. So I breathe into the stomach. I make sure that my shoulders relax. With every breath in, I'm thinking let. And with every breath out, I'm thinking go. So also combining the inhalation and the exhalation, combining a certain word, a certain mantra with that, I can already prime myself for what I want my system to do. And then I'm visualizing myself and what I just explained to you. And I make sure that during this priming practice that my system, that my body is relaxed. And what's very important is this exercise, it doesn't take long. So I usually use, maybe it could take 2 minutes, it could take 5 minutes max. It doesn't have to take long. It's not a traditional trance or a traditional meditation technique or any sort of different other visualization techniques that you know. It's very, the one that I use, the way I use it very quickly, just a few minutes, and I use it regularly before I'm encountering something very, very important to me. And as I said, you can use that in your day-to-day life as well, in your day-to-day business. You can also use it on a regular basis in order to get more energy, in order to get more inner strength, or in order to get more power, in order to get more stress resilience, etc. So you can always find out what exactly you wish to have. And one app that I can recommend is the Primed Mind app. I love it. It's created by Elliot Rowe, and it's fantastic. I can really recommend you that app. Check it out, see if you like it. Maybe you can already start with that. Start with your priming technique. So that is my number one technique that I love and that I love to talk about.